A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a revealing analysis by the U.S. Congressional Budget Office, the implications of the Trump administration's proposed budget and tariff policies are coming under scrutiny. The CBO's assessment of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, currently in negotiation among Senate Republicans, indicates that if passed in its existing form, it could add a staggering $2.4 trillion to the already ballooning U.S. national debt, which stands at $36.2 trillion. This alarming figure raises questions about the financial integrity of the proposed legislation, suggesting that the true costs are being obscured by what critics describe as accounting tricks. The One Big Beautiful Bill is largely centered around the extension of Trump's 2017 tax cuts, which primarily benefited corporations and wealthy households. These tax cuts were initially designed with a sunset clause, set to expire in December, to keep their projected costs under $1.5 trillion, a strategy that appears to be more about political maneuvering than fiscal responsibility. In a separate analysis, the CBO estimated that the tariffs proposed by Trump could potentially raise $2.8 trillion over the same decade, seemingly counterbalancing the increased spending from the One Big Beautiful Bill. However, this raises further questions about the long-term sustainability of such financial strategies and the potential burden they may place on future generations. Meanwhile, on the international front, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has made headlines by pledging his country's unconditional support for Russia's military actions in Ukraine. This declaration, reported by North Korea's state media, signals a deepening alliance between Pyongyang and Moscow. The meeting between Kim and Russian Security Council Secretary Sergei Shoigu in Pyongyang highlighted discussions aimed at strengthening their strategic partnership, particularly in relation to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. This cooperative stance is not entirely surprising, given that North Korean troops were confirmed to have been deployed to Russia earlier this year, marking a significant military collaboration between the two nations. During the meeting, Kim emphasized North Korea's commitment to supporting Russia's foreign policies on crucial international issues, including the situation in Ukraine. The discussions also touched on rebuilding efforts in Russia's Kursk region and honoring the contributions made by North Korean soldiers in the conflict. In other news, a housemate of missing Queensland teenager Phoebe Bishop has been released from police custody after assisting with inquiries related to her disappearance. The 34-year-old man had been in custody for several hours as police sought information about the case. Authorities continue to investigate the circumstances surrounding Bishop's disappearance, urging anyone with information to come forward. Back in Washington, former President Donald Trump has downplayed the prospects for successful peace talks in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war following a lengthy phone conversation with Russian President Vladimir Putin. In a social media post, Trump described the discussion as good, but not conducive to immediate peace. He noted that Putin expressed a need to respond to recent Ukrainian attacks on Russian air bases, a statement that underscores the escalating tensions between the two nations. Trump's comments came amid reports of a significant drone attack by Ukraine on Russian military installations, which reportedly caused extensive damage. The operation, codenamed Spider's Web, was meticulously planned over a year and a half and was overseen by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who hailed the operation's success as absolutely brilliant. In a separate diplomatic effort, Putin also engaged in a phone conversation with Pope Leo, where they discussed the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The Pope urged for gestures that could foster peace, emphasizing the importance of dialogue. This dialogue reflects a broader desire for resolution amidst the ongoing violence, as both leaders acknowledge the need for a political and diplomatic approach to end the crisis. As the political landscape continues to shift, the implications of financial decisions at home and international alliances abroad will undoubtedly shape the future of U.S. policy and global relations. The intertwining of domestic budgetary concerns with international military commitments raises critical questions about the direction of both the Trump administration's legacy and the evolving dynamics between North Korea, Russia, and the West. With ongoing investigations, military actions, and diplomatic discussions, the coming weeks are sure to be pivotal in determining how these narratives unfold. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, So hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.